Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, or I should say good evening, as we are here at Hopkinton High School getting ready to start the first Senior Ruth game of the summer season. Senior Ruth baseball back in Hopkinton, and you have two Senior Ruth teams for Hopkinton, the 15 through 17-year-olds and the 13 and 14-year-olds, and today you're getting a look at the 15 through 17-year-olds. Tom Nappy, happy to be on the call with you today as Hopkinton welcomes in Ashland, Medfield, and we have our first pitch of the day, and it's slightly outside. Ben Ellis is the pitcher for Hopkinton, and it's nice to have some summer baseball back here in Hopkinton. We're going to bring you some Senior Ruth coverage throughout the season as that pitch got away. And you'll be getting a good look at the future of the Hopkinton Hillers. Leading things off, that's Will Daly for Ashland. Wind up and the pitch, a little inside there. And he is going to draw a walk. So Daly starts things off with a walk, and that'll bring up Joey Seccatori for Ashland. Let's take a look at the Ashland Medfield lineup. Will Daly led things off. He just walked. Joey Seccatori batting second. Derek Azenkoa hitting third. Isaiah Campbell hitting cleanup as the runner from first is going to steal second. Throw not there in time. Jake LeMay is batting fifth. Griffin Ford hitting sixth. Adam Riley hitting seventh. Cam Bosworth hitting eighth. John Rojas hitting ninth. First game of the season for both these teams. We have stoppage here. It looks like we may have someone coming to the bench. It's the center fielder, Nathan Bruce. So it looks like we're going to have a change at center field. And it looks like they're going to get some help from an Ashland Medfield player since they only have 9 guys on their team. So now you have Sam Cray over in center field. And you have number 4 for Ashland taking over in right. So Ashland Medfield helping out. They don't want them to have to forfeit just because you're missing an outfielder. Certainly want to be able to play these games out there. And this league, it's all about experience for these young players, and it gives them some extra experience towards playing high school ball, and leagues like this certainly help these guys advance to the next level. And that's why it's great to see the Senior Ruth program back in Hopkinton. Runner from second taking off to third. Throw got away, but quickly stopped by the third baseman. So Daly advances. Another stolen base. And Hopkinton missing a number of guys on their roster tonight that they will get back as the season goes on, as we get another walk here. So Joey Seccatori draws the walk, and Derek Asinkoa will step to the plate. Runner from first taking off, and the batter's hit. Runner from third is going to go home as the ball gets away. So a bit of a rough start for Hopkinton. And with 9 guys available for Hopkinton tonight, it's going to, the pitching situation will certainly be interesting. Inside. We'll see if Ben Ellis is able to settle down a little bit. That pitch just outside. Nice night for baseball. It was very hot during the day, but temperatures have since cooled off a little bit. You have a nice breeze coming in. Wind up and the pitch, and this is up the left side. That's going to get through the gap and be a base hit. Here comes another run for Ashland, and Joey Secatori will come around and score. Derek Asinkoa up to second, and Isaiah Campbell at first with an RBI single. And that'll bring up Jake LeMay. Oh, nice start for Ashland. Medfield as they are up 2-0. Now this is the Tri-Valley Senior Ruth Summer League that we're going to be getting some glimpses of this summer. You got regular season games for a little over a month and some playoff action towards the end of July and potentially into early August as that pitch grabs the inner corner for a strike. And we can't say we're going to get you every game, but we're going to get you a few games here and there. Got to have some summer baseball here on HCAM. Wind up and the pitch. Swing and a miss. Nice strikeout there. Well needed out, one away. That'll bring up Griffin Ford. Runners on first and second for Ashland, Medfield. Swing and a miss. Looks like Ben Ellis might be settling down a little bit, which is good to see. So Nathan Bruce, who was originally in center field, moved over to shortstop. Swing and a miss there. Center field now you have Sam Cray. Right field, number 4 from Ashland, Medfield. I guess he's going to be assisting Hopkinton tonight as there's another strikeout. How about that? A couple Ks for Ben Ellis as Adam Riley will step in. In left field, looks like you have John Hauk. As this will drop along the third base line, picked up by Ellis, and he overthrows it. Another run is going to come around on the error. Now we're going to get 2 runs on the error. Yes, we will. So a costly error there, and Adam Riley reaches on the error and advances to second. Ends up getting a couple RBIs out of it. Cam Bosworth will step to the plate. So, you know, it's first game of the season for both these teams. And this is where you work out those kinks, those defensive kinks. And That's what you're going to see in these early games during the summer season. You have Canal Medi at first for Hopkinton as we're trying to fill in the lineup here. Kyle Gooley at second. Nathan Bruce at short. And that's fouled away and will get away. So an advance there by Riley. That's fouled off. Over at third base for Hopkinton, that is Tom McCarthy. And it gets away. Here comes another run. And the defensive struggles continue for Hopkinton as the lights come on here at the turf fields. And I don't know how much experience these athletes for Hopkinton have on the turf field. It can be a very tricky place to play. A tough surface to get used to. Swing and a miss there by Bosworth. And he strikes him out. So despite 3 strikeouts, Ashland does plate 5 runs. And they lead it 5-0 as we head to the bottom of the first in the Senior Ruth game on HCAM.
Welcome to Bragging Rights. Well, actually, just the glory.
Spiders?
Do we have spiders? Wow, this team is on a roll. Okay.
This is going completely downhill.
Yeah, I
Honest
agree.
here, our ship is going down.
I agree with that statement.
Teams, please write down your risks. What is a state in the western part of the United States?
Come on, world map, where are you when I need you?
All right, folks, welcome back into the Hopkinton High School turf fields. We We are ready for the bottom of the first. We'll get our first look at this Hopkinton Senior Ruth group. It's the 15 through 17-year-olds. And taking a look at the Ashland defense, you got Griffin Ford in center field. On the mound is number 13, Derek Asinkoa. And I remember him. He was quite a crucial part of the Clockers this past season. Over at first base, you got Will Daly. At second base, Adam Riley. Isaiah Campbell is your shortstop. Jake LeMay, your third baseman. Wind up and the pitch. Hit in the air, right side, and foul. At a play. Your catcher is Joey Secatori. Pitch a little outside there. A little high. At the plate for Hopkinton right now, it's number 8, Connor Harris. And the walk is drawn. So Hopkinton in business. There's a strike. At the plate, it's number 34, Ben Ellis, who was the starting pitcher today. Hits that one foul up the third base side. Set the deal. That's fouled off. Hits this one in the air, foul out of play. A little outside there. Gets this one in the air, foul out of play. Count is 1-2. Slight lead by Harris over at first, as that one's fouled off. Good battle here between Ben Ellis and Derek Asinkoa. So it's Cam Bosworth who is lending his talents to Hopkinton since they were short a player. He was playing a little bit of outfield. And they had to sub him out because he ended up coming up to the plate for Ashland. Swing and a miss there. One away. So Ben Ellis goes down by way of the K. We'll get the third hitter of the inning for Hopkinton. Looks like this is Tom McCarthy stepping in. Fouled off. Tom McCarthy, the starting third baseman today. A little inside there, got away from the catcher. Runner from first, Harris advances. Advance on the wild pitch. Starting third baseman today. A little inside there, got away from the catcher. Wind up and the pitch. Fouled off. That was a nice job by the Hopkinton Parks and Recreation getting the senior youth program back together, getting them on the field this season. Certainly looking forward to covering some of these senior youth baseball games, and perhaps we may have some Little League coverage as well. Stay tuned for more on that. Check in at second, runner back safe, and now he's going to try to advance to third as the throw gets away, and he will. So an errant throw there allows Harris to advance to third. Hopkinton looking to plate some runs, get back in this game as that pitch outside. Three and two the count as this is hit in the air. That'll drop into center field, and it's going to be an RBI single for Tom McCarthy. Connor Harris around to score, and that'll make it a 5-1 game. Good piece of hitting there. That pitch down low. Wind up and the pitch, a little inside. This is Nathan Bruce at the plate. Moved over to shortstop for Hopkinton. Runner from first is going. It won't matter as Bruce draws the walk. So 2 on, 1 out. A run in for Hopkinton. And this is Kanal Medi at the plate. Fifth hitter in the lineup. Starting first baseman for Hopkinton. Pitcher steps off. McCarthy back to the second base bag. 2 on, 1 out for Hopkinton. Swing and a miss. It's 2 and 1. Lazenkoa has thrown 29 pitches so far in this first inning. Leg lift and the pitch. There's a strike. little outside there. The head coach for Hopkinton is Jim Bruce. He's actually the father of Lexi Bruce, who is a terrific basketball player for the Hillers. He's a tremendous contributor to some of those great varsity girls basketball runs. Neil Meddy is the assistant coach. 2 outs as Kunal Meddy struck out. At the plate right now, you got number 12, and the ball's going to get away. Errant throw, and another run scores. Nate Bruce up to second, McCarthy around, and it's a 5-2 game. These athletes actually just got their jerseys today, so this is their first game of the year, as the inning will end with a strikeout. Sam Cray goes down by way of the K, but Hopkinton plates a pair of runs, and it's a 5-2 game as we head to the top of the second on HCAM. Welcome back. We are ready for the top of the second. Ben Ellis back on the hill. First pitch of ball. It's John Rojas at the plate, the right fielder. 9-1 and 2 hitters due up for Ashland Medfield. Fouled off. So in the Senior Ruth program, there's 3 leagues really. There's the Babe Ruth Senior Ruth League, which is really the top one, and then here is kind of the mid-level league. It's the TVL Summer League. This is the 15 through 17-year-olds. Then you have the 13 and 14-year-olds, and this is more so to get experience, but they do have postseason as well amongst the league as we get out number 1, a strikeout there for Rojas. And now here comes Cam Corcoran to the plate. And you have more than a 9-man lineup in this league. Everybody available, they go through everybody on the bench, regardless if they are in the field or not. So this is the 10th hitter in the lineup. Swing and a miss. Windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss. And how about that? Another strikeout. I'll tell you, Ben Ellis starting to feel it out there. He's pitching well these last few hitters. He started off the game with a couple walks, hit a batter, and gave up a single. But then after that, he struck out 3 of the 4 hitters that came up next. And now in this inning, has struck out the first 2. Oh, hits that one, however. Will Daly will get a free pass over to first base. He's hit by the pitch. And Joey Secatore will come up to the plate. It might be, they're bringing in a new runner perhaps. Or perhaps Daly just had to go back over and shake off being hit by the pitch. Yeah, Daly is still in the game, it looks like, as at first base. So that's good to see. He wasn't too shooken up. That is hit in the air, and that'll drop into right center. Daly going to round second, heading to third. Secatore heading to third. Here comes Daly around to score. Throw to third, and it's not in time. An RBI triple for Joey Secatore. And Will Daly around to score. It is now a 6-2 Ashland Medfield lead. Good piece of hitting there by the catcher. And now Derek Azenkoa steps in. And he gets hit as well. So some control issues periodically for Ben Ellis. Isaiah Campbell will step to the plate. Looking at the names on both these rosters, I'd say, oh, that's going to get away. Here comes another run. The throw home. And it looks like he might have got him. So they did indeed get the out. That is a huge break for Hopkinton. They needed that. They get the out on Secatore, who was trying to score off the wild pitch. And we will head to the bottom of the second with Ashland Medfield leading 6-2 on HCAM.
Saturday morning cartoons are back. Every Saturday at 8 a.m., HCAM's Toon Time has an hour of classic cartoons, from Betty Boop to Superman to Popeye to Bugs Bunny and more. You'll see your old favorites and discover new ones. So tune in to Toon Time, Saturdays at 8, and start your weekend off with a laugh.
Bottom of the second inning. Six to 2 Ashland Medfield lead as that's fouled off. At the plate, that is number 5 for Hopkinton. That is Kyle Gooley. Kyle Gooley, the second baseman. Wind up and the pitch, swing and a miss. Nice breaking pitch there. And that'll be one away. Go has some pretty good stuff. Some good movement on his pitches. This is John Hauk coming to the plate. Ooh, look out. A little inside there. Hauk, the left fielder for Hopkinton. There's a strike. And there's a strike. 1-2. It's turning into a very nice night here at Hopkinton High School. Really cooling down. Very humid during the day, but certainly a nice evening here as this is hit in the air, foul out of play. And I think a lot of local sports fans very happy today after what happened last night. Boston Celtics, of course, winning their 18th championship title in franchise history. They now have the most NBA championships out of any franchise, including the LA Lakers, who only have 17. And that pitch going to grab the outer corner, 2 away. Some solid pitching by Derek Asinkoa. At the plate here, that's Connor Harris. A little outside there. Wind up in the pitch, and he gets a piece of this one, hit in the air, right side, and it'll drop for a hit. Around first he goes, heading to second. The throw is going to be in time, and they got him. So that ends up being a 9-4 out for out number 3. Harris was nearly there, but a great throw from right field. And we will head to the top of the third with Ashland Medfield leading 6-2 on HCAM.
HCAM programming is supported by our viewers, thank you, and by Phipps Insurance Agency, representing companies such as MapFree Insurance. Their family-owned independent agency is deeply rooted in the communities they serve and offer time-tested insurance products to fit individual needs. Since 1950, Phipps Insurance specializes in home, auto, business, condo, and renters insurance.
Welcome back. We are just about ready for the top of the third. A 6-2 Ashland Medfield lead. Ben Ellis out on the hill for another inning of work. Due up is the 4, 5, and 6 hitters. Isaiah Campbell, Jake LeMay, and Griffin Ford. Yeah, you've had some good action in this game, some good hits, and some interesting base running situations, and some good defensive plays as well. Both of these teams just starting their season today, and it's going to be a pretty busy 5 or 6 weeks for these teams. That pitch outside, 1-0 to Campbell. Isaiah Campbell had an RBI single in the first inning and ended up scoring the 4th run of the 5-run inning as that is fouled away. Ellis set to deal. Nice pitch, grabs the inner corner. Leg lift and the pitch. Just outside, 1-1. Look out. Little chin music there, 2-1. You wonder what the leash will be with Ellis. He has already thrown 45 pitches, and there's a walk. Jake LeMay will step to the plate. So runner on first, no outs for Ashland Medfield. He's taking off, no throw. Stolen base for Campbell. Hit high in the air, left side. Shortstop ranging back, but will be called off by the left fielder who will make the catch. Griffin Ford makes the play for the out. Campbell stays at second, 1 away. Correction, that was John Houck making the catch. Griffin Ford coming up to the plate. Medfield Ashland, the left fielder. Swing and a miss. Just outside, runner from second taking off for third. They got him. Campbell caught stealing. That was a good throw by the catcher. I believe it's Connor Harris behind the plate. And 1 the count. Swing and a miss. Here's the 1-2. Got him. Nice strikeout there, and that'll be the 3rd out of the top of the 3rd. You had Jake LeMay fly out, Campbell get caught stealing, Griffin Ford strikes out. We are heading to the bottom of the 3rd with Ashland Medfield leading Hopkinton 6-2 here on HCAM. Welcome back. We are ready for the bottom of the third. A 6-2 Ashland Medfield lead, but we'll see if the Hopkinton Bats can make some noise here. It's Connor Harris at the plate. He walked back in the first inning. And he gets a piece of this one, ripped up the left side, and it's bobbled by the third baseman. Throw to first. It's going to get away. Safely aboard with the hit is Connor Harris. Wait, correction. That was number 34, it looks like. That was Ben Ellis. So Ben Ellis reaches with the single. Now you have Connor Harris at the plate. Inside there. 2-0 count. He's going to get a piece of this one, picked up by the second baseman. Flips it to the shortstop for one. That's all they'll get. So Harris reaches on the fielder's choice. That's fouled away. There's a strike. And this is a dribbler up the middle, picked up by the shortstop, throws the first, got the out. And this is hit in the air, and that's going to drop in front of everybody. And a run is going to score. Now the runner from first advances to second. And how about that? Canal Medi aboard at second, gets the RBI. And it looks like there's been quite a few changes in the Hopkinton lineup, so I apologize, folks, trying to keep up with them. They may have had some late arrivals show up, as this is a dribbler up the middle. Throw to first. They'll get the out. Runner from third is going to score. But it will not matter, as that was the third out. So a 6-3 out to end the inning. But Hopkinton does plate a run. It's 6-3 as we head to the top of the fourth on HCAM. Welcome back. We're in the top of the fourth. 6-3, Ashland Medfield lead. At the plate you have Adam Riley, second baseman. Now pitching for Hopkinton, that's John Hauk. So he moves over from left field, takes over on the mound. The starting pitcher, Ben Ellis, is now the shortstop, as we'll have a strikeout to start off the fourth inning. And that'll bring up Cam Bosworth. Bit of a sidearm motion there by Houck on the mound. Working from the stretch. There's a strike. Bosworth so far is 0 for 1. And almost like a bunt type of hit there as it rolls up the middle. Picked up by Houck. Throw over to first. No problem. 1-3 for out number 2. I'll bring up John Rojas, the right fielder. That pitch up high, 1-0. Swing and a miss. Bosworth so far is 0 for 1. And almost like a bunt type of hit there as it rolls up. There's another strike. That'll make the count 1-2. Look out. High and inside. That one just outside. Full count now. And the walk is drawn. So Rojas will jog down to first base, and then we'll have Cam Corcoran to the plate. There's a strike. Just outside there. 1-1. Corcoran struck out his last time at the plate back in the second inning. Swing and a miss. Yeah, John Houck has some good stuff on the hill. That one a little high. 2-2. Inside there, full count. Just outside there. 1-1. Corcoran struck out his last time at the plate back in the second inning. Another walk here. It's going to be 2 on for Ashland Medfield with 2 outs. Now we'll have the top of the order, Will Daly stepping to the plate. You're tuned into Tri-Valley Summer League Baseball. 15 to 17-year-old division, Medfield and Ashland versus Hopkinton, as it's going to get away from the catcher. Wild pitch. Both base runners will advance. Rojas up to third, and Corcoran up to second.
Top of the
2-0 the count. That'll grab the outer corner for a strike. A little high there. Three and one now the count. So Houck in danger of walking the bases loaded here, and he will. 3 straight walks. And that'll bring up Joey Secator, the catcher. We're going to get a discussion on the mound as the assistant coach, Neil Meddy, coming out for a chat. We'll see what the leash is with John Houck. He's already up to 25 pitches. I'd like to, I think, at least see him get through this inning. A little outside there. Bases loaded for Ashland Medfield. They have a chance to break this game open. Two 2-0 count now. There's a strike. 2-1. Secator has walked and tripled in the second inning. He's also scored 2 runs. Fouls that one away. 2-2. Oh, that's behind the hitter. Full count. Ooh, just missed. And a run will score with the walk. Rojas around to score. Corcoran up to third. Daly to second. Secator to first. And Derek Asinkoa to the plate. Asinkoa puts this up the middle, and that'll trickle in. 1 run is in to score. Here comes another. Their throw to third is going to get away, and the bases are going to be cleared by Asinkoa as 3 runs will score. So score that. 3 RBI single and a advanced on the error. Corcoran's in. Daly's in. Secator is in, and it's a 10-3 Ashland Medfield lead. As Isaiah Campbell set to step to the plate. Asakoa puts this up the middle, and that'll trickle in. One run is in to score. Here comes inside. Pitch outside, 2-0. Well, first game of the season. This is where you work out the kinks. Not everybody available for Hopkinton today. They got a lot of the younger guys going. And they're missing several guys off their roster today. Only 9 available, and they actually have someone for Ashland Medfield playing right field. A big thank you to Cam Bosworth playing some right field for Hopkinton today. There's a strike. Oh, that's stuck in the top of the backstop. I can't say I've seen that. That is unbelievable. That is the first time I think I've seen a ball get stuck in there. Nice job by Denise showing where the ball went. That pitch outside. Tom Nappy happy to be with you on the call. Denise Ontaki on camera. A very nice Tuesday night. The opening night for senior Ruth baseball. In the Tri-Valley League. It's Tri-Valley Summer Baseball. Actually, senior Ruth is the league that's slightly above the Tri-Valley League. Senior Ruth is 15 through 17-year-olds as well, but it's a more competitive league. This is the Tri-Valley League. As that pitch is going to get away, it was a walk, so Campbell will head down to first base. Bases are reloaded. That was LeMay actually who walked. Griffin Ford set to step to the plate. Ashland Medfield is batted around. And they've done all that with 2 outs. There's a strike. Inside, 1-1. Swing and a miss. One and 2 count now. Little low there. The 2-2. Outside, gets away from the catcher. Here comes another run. Houck having some control issues out there, but hey, this is the type of league where you just get experience. You work out those kinks. This is why you have the Tri-Valley Baseball League. Get that experience over the summer. And these players will certainly get better and better as the season goes on. There's another walk. So Ashland Medfield has batted around. And Cam Bosworth heading back to the bench because he's going to have to bat again soon. And a new right fielder will come into the game for Hopkinton, courtesy of Ashland Medfield. Adam Riley set to step to the plate. Derek Asenkoa taking over in right field. Pitch outside. Adam Riley is 0 for 2 today. Did reach on an error in the first and scored a run. Does have 2 RBIs to his credit. Chance to add some more runs here. There's strike 3, and finally the inning will come to an end. But it is an 11-3 Ashland Medfield lead as we head to the bottom of the 4th on HCAM.
HCAM Sports is supported by our viewers and by the Dentist at Hopkinton. The Dentist at Hopkinton provides services including comprehensive dental care, same-day crowns, facial aesthetics, periodontal care, cosmetic dentistry, and implant dentistry. The Dentist at Hopkinton is located at 77 Main Street and online at hopdent.com.
Bottom of the fourth inning, an 11-3 Ashland Medfield lead. And it looks like we have another late arrival at the plate, number 12. Let's see if we were given the name for number 12. Doesn't look like we were. They just handed out the jerseys tonight, so no one really knew what number they would end up with until tonight. So we're doing our best here, folks. Number 12 at the plate now for Hopkinton. Is it? I thought I saw it. Oh, I was going by the game changer here. Oh, it was 5. All right, so the game changer was wrong. That was Kyle Gooley at the plate. So Kyle Gooley is at first base on the walk, and this should be John Houck coming up to the plate. A little confusion there, and Houck is going to get hit with that pitch. So it'll be 2 on now, no outs. And I believe it'll be Connor Harris coming up now. So Connor Harris at the plate, 2 on, no outs, swing and a miss. Asenkoa still on the hill for Ashland Medfield. He's thrown 67 pitches, so you can't imagine the leash is too long. That's fouled off into the backstop. Nice breeze here at the Hopkinton High School turf fields. And it's going to be a hot one tomorrow, folks, so make sure you stay hydrated this week. Very humid and hot week, but at night it is going to be very nice, like tonight. So if you get an opportunity to check out some nighttime baseball, I highly recommend it. There's a strike. And 1 away. Harris goes down by way of the K. This is Ben Ellis at the plate. Runner advancing to third. Did they get him? Yes, they did. Caught stealing is Gooley. Well, Hopkinton needs some runs. They're taking some risks, and that one doesn't pay off there. There's a strike. That one going to get away, and the runner from first will advance. That's John Houck advancing to second on the pass ball. There's a strike. Ellis 1 for 1 on the day, singled his only plate appearance back in the third as he takes a strike there. Full count now. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And that's the third out. We will head to the top of the fifth. It's an 11-3 Ashland Medfield lead on HCAM.
HCAM programming is supported by our viewers, thank you, and by Phipps Insurance Agency, representing companies such as Mapfre Insurance. Their family-owned independent agency is deeply rooted in the communities they serve and offer time-tested insurance products to fit individual needs. Since 1950, Phipps Insurance specializes in home, auto, business, condo, and renters insurance.
Top of the 5th inning. John Houck stays on the hill for Hopkinton as that's fouled off. That is Cam Bosworth at the plate. Ashland Medfield batted around last inning and ended up plating 5 runs. It looked like Hopkinton had something going. They had 2 on, no outs, but then you had a strikeout, and then Kyle Gooley got caught stealing for the 2nd out, and then a strikeout by Ben Ellis ended the inning. There's a strikeout. We'll see if Houck has calmed down a little bit perhaps after last inning. He had a little bit of trouble finding the strike zone. John Rojas steps in, and a couple errors didn't help either. Ashland Medfield, in fact, scored all 5 runs with 2 outs last inning. Had a strikeout, and Kyle Gooley got caught. There's a strike to Rojas. 0-2 the count. Oh, just missed. 1-2. A little outside there. 2-2. Tuned in to Tri-Valley Summer League Baseball on HCAM. Tom Nappy happy to be on the call. Denise Antaki on camera will be bringing you some of these games. Hopkinton has 2 teams. They got the Majors Division, which is the 15 through 17-year-olds. That's what you're watching here tonight. And they have the Minors, which is the 13 and 14-year-olds. We also hope to maybe get a game or 2 from the minors as well on HCAM. Rojas draws the walk. That'll bring up Cam Corcoran good, certainly good to have some summer league baseball going on here in Hopkinton. Of course, we used to bring you some Ashland Legion baseball. You had a lot of Hopkinton kids go to the post-77 program. Unfortunately, that program is no longer with us, as it came to a stop a couple years ago. It was some great baseball with Ashland Legion. Swing and a miss there. Another strikeout, 2 away. Top of the order now for Medfield Ashland. Will Daly will step to the plate. Inside. It looks like Houck has calmed down quite a bit this inning. There's a strike. I'll tell you, you'll see a lot of these Hopkinton athletes in a Hillers uniform over the next couple of years. If some of them already are, as the runner going to take off, throw to second, not a little off the mark there. Stolen base for Rojas. And got away as they threw it into the pitcher. Fortunately, no advance there by the runner. Oh, did that hit him? That's going to get away, and Rojas advances to third on the wild pitch. Swing and a miss. Nice pitch there. That'll fill up the count. If you could get the out here, that would be a huge boost to Houck's confidence. Got him! Gets him looking. Well needed out there. That'll wrap up the top of the fifth. No harm done. We'll head to the bottom of the fifth. It's an 11-3 Ashland Medfield lead on HCAM. Bottom of the 5th inning. Pitch outside, it's a ball. At the plate, this is Tom McCarthy. And he gets a piece of this one, a little trickler up the left side. Picked up by the third baseman, throw over, it's going to get away. And McCarthy is going to keep going, heading to second base, and he will stop there. Nice piece of hitting by McCarthy. You could score that a single with an advance on the error. And that'll bring up Nathan Bruce, the shortstop. Couple strikes there to Bruce to start things off. Bruce sends this one in the air right side, and it's over the head of the right fielder. McCarthy advancing to third. He's being waved home. Throw to second, and now the throw home. Is it in time? No. It's a Hopkinton run. Tom McCarthy slides in safely. Good piece of hitting by Nathan Bruce. Score that a RBI single with an advance on the throw. Actually, Bruce ended up at third. I mean, you could be harsh and score that an error on the right fielder, but he didn't touch it, so we're going to score it a hit. At the plate, Canal Medi. And Medi is going to put this one up the middle, picked up by the shortstop. Throw to first. They will get the out, but a run will score. So a sacrifice RBI ground out for Medi. Job well done there. So another run comes in for Hopkinton, and just like that, it's an 11-5 game. And now Sam Cray will step to the plate. There's a strike. And Cray is going to put this one up the middle. Into center field it goes. Base hit. There's a single for Cray, and that'll bring up Kyle Gooley. Run will score, so a sacrifice RBI ground out for Medi. Job well done there. Checking at first, runner back safe. Inside. Swing and a miss by Gooley. One and one the count. Just misses there, 2-1. Swing and a miss. Runner from first taking off, throw to second. They got him. Third base runner of the day to be caught stealing by Hopkinton. So Sam Cray gets caught, and you know it's a shame. You had a little rally going, you had one out. You have something going, and you get caught stealing again, and it kind of just breaks up any momentum that you had. That pitch outside. Full count now. Look out. WACA's drawn. So you could have had 2 on with 1 out, but instead you got 1 on, 2 outs. John Houck coming to the plate. But first we're going to get a visit from the Ashland Medfield coach, and we may have a pitching change coming here. He will indeed take the ball, Asinkoa, up to 92 pitches. So his time has run out. And we'll see a new pitcher for Ashland Medfield. And we'll let you know who that is when we come back. You are tuned in to Tri-Valley Summer League Baseball on HCAM. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Just about ready to continue on here in the bottom of the 5th. New pitcher for Ashland is Jake LeMay taking over on the hill. Derek Asinkoa had a good start. He went 4 2/3 of an inning, gave up 6 hits, 5 runs, only 2 of which were earned. Struck out 7, walked 4 through 92 pitches overall. The Hopkinton starter, who you saw come out of the game after the 3rd, he had 3 innings pitched, giving up 3 hits, 6 runs, all of them earned, 6 strikeouts and 3 walks. So it was Ben Ellis who got the start for Hopkinton today. Runner from first is taking off. A nice easy steal there for Gooley. At the plate, John Houck hoping to do some damage. A pitch outside. So on the mound now, it's Jake LeMay. He started the game at 3rd base. So he moves over from 3rd base to take over on the hill for Ashland Medfield. There's a strike. And that will wrap up the inning as he strikes out Houck. Hopkinton did plate a couple runs in the inning. And as we head to the top of the 6th, it is an 11-5 Ashland Medfield lead on HCAM. All right, folks, there's a time limit for tonight's game, so through 5 innings, it is going to come to an end, and 11-5 will be our final score. Ashland Medfield starts off the season with a win, as Hopkinton will fall today 11-5 to a talented Ashland Medfield team. But it was very fun covering this Tri-Valley Summer League matchup, and we certainly look forward to covering more of these games throughout the summer, perhaps some Little League games. We're working on that potentially as well, but we want to certainly get you some local Hopkinton baseball all summer long. But that is going to wrap up our coverage here tonight. Ashland Medfield victorious over Hopkinton in the Tri-Valley League Summer League opener. For Denise Antaki on camera, I'm Tom Nappy. We thank you for watching Hopkinton Sports on HCAM. Take care, enjoy the rest of your day, and we will talk to you again soon. Goodbye, everybody.